So, I got back my results from HUS regarding my, what do you call it, CT scan. And it's as I expected. What do you call it? The determination is that there is neither in the brain nor in the spine are there any active lesions at the moment. But there has been some progress, especially in my, I think it was in my brain. There's been more lesions, but none of them are active at the moment, which then in turn is one of the disqualifying reasons for me actually getting any medication for this disease. It would have been most likely a no from my side. I would have said no, or I would have to had a tremendously close look at the medication to see whether it has any long-term beneficial effects. And then the second thing was that, what do you call it, my illness has been ongoing so long that because of that they are not, how do I say, considering me for any medication. Fair enough. As I said, I would be very hard pressed to say whether I would have taken it in any case. I would have to study it a lot. But apparently there is a drug now out for PPMS. And but this paper is a long paragraph of just saying that, oh yeah, AIDS and stuff like that. I was thinking that how can I actually start looking at, for example, a foot support for my foot drop, or a cane at some point that might become active. I'm still active enough that I'm actually taking our Staffordshire Bull Terrier out, and he has pulled me over a couple of times, but I would argue that he would have pulled a lot of people over in that particular situation. But I'm still able to, what do you call it, walk the dog. I do it every day. Well, obviously there are some days that I skip them, but I would say 99% of the days I do take the dog out.
When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye.
I think I have a situation where my brother is of the opinion that the election was stolen from Mr. Trump, and my father, he's swallowing everything that the globalist media shoves out and send it as links about how, what do you call it, why doesn't Trump admit he lost? And well, I can see that if you look at only the media that is prevalent in Western countries, you will absolutely be certain that Mr. Joe Biden, Creepy Joe, smeller of women's hair, and touchy-feely man of little kids, is going to be the next president of the United States. But 6th now is the 3rd. So for us in Finland, 3.5 days, and then we'll know. Or we won't know for certain even then, but we'll have better idea. I think it's now 11 senators that are saying that there was way too much shit that has gone down for this election, to be honest. And I'm interested. I'm now posting these both to BitChute and YouTube. So now me mentioning about Creepy Joe and election fraud and stuff like that, I'm waiting for the video to be taken down. I know, or I'm pretty certain, that given the amount of people that are on YouTube compared to what there are on BitChute, the amount of views I'm getting on BitChute compared to the amount of views that I'm getting on YouTube, there's no two ways about it. Somebody is actively being dampening my view counts. And I've seen in a couple of videos where the views have been fairly, well, I don't get big views, but 100, couple of hundred, and then suddenly they just drop down, which is weird to say the least. I don't follow them that closely, but I constantly have the feeling that the fact that YouTube dropped all their partner programs and stuff like that, and they're actively trying to kick people off their platform. But yeah, this is going to get long. But I wanted to share that I got my MRI results back, and basically nothing will come out of them as was expected. But now at least I have been to an MRI, and it was pretty much what my condition tells me of my condition, that not much has changed. There's been small, what do you call it? My condition is worsened a little. Oh yeah, my wife went with my sister to our summer cottage, and they're braving the elements there. What do you call it? In the middle of the winter. Normally we don't visit there.
Skin makes me cry. You float like a feather.
I think regarding the media that you watched, I have my old pastor. He went off the rails regarding the election. Or no, he didn't talk about the election results. He talked about prophets prophesying that Trump will be in office for 2 terms, and he was asking for a forgiveness. Why do not prophets ask for forgiveness? Because they've been false prophets, I guess was his argument. But it's not done yet. And the 6th, which is now 3.5 days, then they do the counting, and those may be challenged, and then only at the 20th is, I think, Creepy Joe, the next president will be inaugurated. So it's the 20th. So let's wait until that. But anyway, Jesus Christ is King. Amen.
I wish I was special. You're so fucking special.